Hey guys, welcome back to New Stuff TV, the untechnical tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine, triple the lasers, triple the performance Richardson, because today we're gonna be checking out this brand new JMGO N1S Ultimate 4K laser projector. But before we get into that and I start bragging about how awesome it is, which is my true opinion, I really love it as a spoiler, I gotta tell you that JMGO is sponsoring this video. And they've got some bold claims that they want me to share with you guys. They're telling me that this is the first ultimate high brightness projector with a triple laser system and built-in Google TV with Netflix. Now look, that's a big deal. I know it just seems like normal these days to have Netflix. No, man. Look, in the past, all of the lifestyle projectors came with Android TV, okay? Most of them have been updated with Google TV. And that's a big deal because Google TV has Netflix included, because in the past you had to sideload it in some weird wonky way and it never just felt quite right. It always felt like you were doing something illegal when you watched Netflix on those projectors. Not with this N1S, man. This is the real deal. Everything is just a real seamless experience. Now this one's pretty cool because it's built with this integrated gimbal design, because you got this vertical 135-degree angle that you can like aim up to the ceiling and stuff, and then you got 360-degree horizontal adjustments, and then you can actually detach that so you can actually like put it on a proprietary stand like a tripod, and you can ceiling mount it with a proprietary ceiling mount. JMGO, you got to send your boy that ceiling mount, man. I just want to test this thing out like full time in the house just to see how it works out. But that 360, 135 like gimbal adjustment, it's so freaking slick. I love how the thing just spins around. And speaking of spinning around and swiveling up and down, when I first pulled it out of the box, I was like, man, this is cool. And it feels like money, man. The plastic it's like premium plastic and everything feels just solid and expensive. But I sit it on my bookshelf back here, like on the ledge of the bookshelf. I just spun it on the wall. I didn't have the projector screen down yet. And I had it on the wall facing this way. And you know, everything was kind of in the way. It was off kilter and everything, the Keystone. And what I noticed was the auto Keystone. It is so freaking good, man. It lines itself up and just squares itself off from literally anywhere. You just up, down, left, right, whatever. But here's the kicker, man. When I aimed it at this 120-inch screen that I'm using here, I went and did the Keystone because it was like super big. It was way past the screen. This thing by far has the most Keystone adjustment I've ever seen on a projector. I'm talking, we were like, I don't know, probably 2 feet to the left, 2 feet from the right, and 2 feet from the top and bottom as far as being inside of the projection area. And it just lets you Keystone in there. It has the most range I've ever seen on one of these lifestyle projectors, and it's squared up and the image is not distorted. It's still colorful and everything works fine. I'm really impressed with how easy this thing is to set up. Like, if you can't set up this projector, it's you. It is definitely you. You are the problem if you can't set this thing up, because it actually does most of the work for you by itself. But enough of me carrying on about that stuff. Let me show you some real-time footage, man. I got a camera aiming at the screen right now, and I got all these lights on, man. I got overhead candle lights on. It's really bright in here. I got an open window to my left, open window to my right, and it is 2:14 p.m., okay? We're talking afternoon time, afternoon sun. So right now, you're not gonna see that great of an image, but I still have the open windows to the left and the right, but I'm turning off these ceiling lights and all this ambient light is just gonna come into the room. You see this right here? The room is still lit. You can still see me. I got the window open to the left, window to the right, and look at that, man. Look at the vibrant colors and look how clean that freaking image is. Everything is focused. Autofocus works great. Like, you really don't have to do anything to set this thing up. But look at that image. What I want to show you is the vibrance in the colors. Nothing seems really washed out. And I'm sitting in this well-lit room. Look at this, dude. This is Google TV, man. This is nothing but a screensaver here. But I want to show you actual Google TV. Look at that. Okay, so that's your home screen on Google TV. Everything is there. And like I said, boom. Netflix. Let's just click on it, man, because this is a big deal with a projector to have native Netflix built in. Now, I actually personally have been using the Hisense C1. Love that projector, but it doesn't come natively with all these apps, and that's, dude, I had to go get a Google TV dongle in order to use all this stuff. So yeah, man, it's not always going to be great with everything you get, but here I'm seeing everything is great. Now, let me see here. Let's go into some settings, man. I want to share some things with you. Let's go into some settings. We'll go up here at the top. We'll hit the little gear up there, and then we'll get into some settings because this is actually going to be important. All right, so when you get to projector, okay, you get in the Keystone correction. I want to show you this, man. You get this instant gimbal-like display correction. That's when it kind of just does all the work for you, right? But if you're like me and you got some crazy setup and you need to do something, you know, manually, go into manual Keystone, and this is gonna give you, dude, it lets you have so much versatility, and like, it has so much grace when it comes to setting this thing up. You can literally just set it anywhere in the room and square it up and get a good picture. I think that, I know triple laser, it's mega bright, right? It's it's mega bright, the picture's great and everything, but the star of the show to me was the ease of setup and how you really don't even have to worry about where you set it. You can put it anywhere in the room and get a great picture. But then I want to show you some settings that you get with display and sound, because this is how you adjust your picture, okay? One of the first things I want you to do is get your cinematic motion going, okay? Because anytime you're watching a TV or a projector, they always come with everything kind of cranked up. So the motion smoothness, sometimes it's a little too smooth and it looks unrealistic. So what I want to recommend you do is go to picture, and then we will get into advanced settings. Oh, no, I already passed it. There it is. It's MEMC. It's gonna come on, okay? What I need you to do is actually turn it off, because when it's on, that's what's gonna give you that crazy motion smoothness where everything kind of looks unrealistic. Turn it off, and then you'll get a more realistic motion with people, and it doesn't look like they're gonna pop out of the screen at you. Now, I can't remember offhand what MEMC actually stands for, but basically it's sort of like an algorithm that kind of predicts the motion and the movement in your content that you're watching, and it makes it ultra smooth, which is very useful when you're watching things like sports and possibly cartoons and stuff like that. But when you're watching something cinematic like a movie, you're definitely gonna want to turn that off. That way everything looks more cinema-like. And then if we get into advanced settings, what else was there? Dude, they got everything here, man. You got your color temperatures you can adjust, your contrast, your local contrast control, adaptive lumen. I don't even know what a lot of this stuff is, but it is here and available for you, because with a triple laser system, you get like a lot of colors. I don't know the actual number, but basically every one of them possible. And I can see it in this projector when I'm watching the content, because when I just showed you the screensavers, you know, you're getting all those different colors, but also you'll notice it with gradient colors like sunsets and stuff, because sunsets and fire, it's not just like yellow or red or orange. It's a blend of all of them. And you want to see all those different shades of colors in sunsets when it meets the horizon and, you know, things like that, or, you know, fire. And I watch a lot of shows like gladiator type shows, like Those About to Die and Gladiator the movie. Like, that's one of my favorite movies because I love the way it's shot with this amber hue, right? And you still get to showcase all those colors, but everything still has like an amber glow on it because, you know, colors, baby. Now I want to back out a picture and take you down here to sound, because it does have a built-in speaker system, and bruh, it is good. Dude, I turned it on yesterday for the very first time, and I just started playing some content, then I had to go downstairs. I had it up a little loud. And typically when you have a unit, I've done a lot of these projectors in the past. When you have one of these units, it sounds pretty good, but it's still not system-y sounding. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. They're not that great because it's just a little box. But this one right here, it has really great sound. I'm talking bass. I'm talking real thump. I went downstairs to get something to drink. My wife was down there. I was like, babe, you hear that? She said, yeah, what is that? She thought I had the TV on with the sound system. Now, it wasn't like rattling the walls or nothing, but I said, don't you hear the bass? She said, yeah, I can hear it. What is it? I said, it's that little projector I got up there. She was actually a little shocked because we were actually hearing like full sound. And when you come upstairs, you hear the bass in the stuff like, you know, the explosions or the gunshots with the deep bass in them, like maybe a shotgun or something like that. And like, you know, cars crashing, you can actually hear that bass. Dude, JMGO, you really hit a home run with that system in there. Now, as for my personal experience, I haven't had this thing but a couple of days, but I have done my best to run this thing through its paces. The other night we took it outside because we have a 120-inch screen outdoors, and that's for when we just like to chill by the pool and just watch content and stuff, like, you know, maybe a show or something at night. But let me tell you, for an outdoor travel type projector, yes, it must remain plugged in. but it is so easy to set up. You can literally just, like I said, you can just put it anywhere, off to the side, center, top, left, or right. You can spin that, swivel that gimbal and just get this thing set up. And it was just so easy to get done. All I needed to do was have a power supply, like a battery bank or something like that. Now, it's not outdoor rated, so you're still gonna need to treat this thing with some respect. So don't be trying to drop it and toss it around and get it wet and stuff like that. But I will suggest you do take this on your next camping trip. I don't camp, okay? We just go outside and we chill in our backyard until it's time to come back into the AC. But for you campers out there, this is definitely a good camping projector. Definitely a travel-friendly unit, especially since it comes with a styrofoam case where you can just throw everything in there, have it all in one spot, take it out and just, just set it there. Dude, the set it and forget it factor of this projector is absolutely unmatched. Now, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is the N1S is definitely going to be a top contender of 2024, going well into 2025. Now, I'm gonna spend some more time with this thing and I will come back at another date with a like several months later type of review for you guys. But I can tell you right now that this is definitely one of the top dogs of the next year and beyond. Hey, y'all keep being good to each other and I'll see you when I see you.